Today, I want to delve into a topic that may challenge some of your beliefs: affirmations. You see, affirmations have been touted as a powerful tool for transformation. But why is it that for some, they simply don't seem to work? Let's explore this together. Affirmations are those positive statements we repeat to ourselves in hopes of creating change. I am worthy, I am abundant, I am loved. We've all heard them, perhaps even tried them ourselves. And yet, for many, they fall short of producing the desired results. So why is it that sometimes affirmations don't seem to work as we hope? Why do they feel like they're just empty words instead of powerful tools for change? Well, my dear friends, the answer lies in the depths of our own minds. You see, our consciousness is like an iceberg. What we're aware of, our conscious thoughts and beliefs, is just the tip of the iceberg. Beneath the surface lies a vast expanse of subconscious and unconscious layers where our deepest fears, doubts, and insecurities reside. When we recite affirmations, we're addressing only the conscious part of our minds. We're saying positive statements in the hopes of influencing our thoughts and behaviors. But here's the thing: if our subconscious mind is filled with conflicting beliefs and negative programming, those affirmations will struggle to penetrate the surface. Imagine your subconscious mind as a vast library filled with books upon books of deeply ingrained beliefs and patterns. These beliefs have been collected and reinforced over the course of our lives, shaped by our experiences, upbringing, and environment. And just like a library book, once a belief is written into our subconscious, it can be difficult to erase or rewrite. So when we recite affirmations that contradict these deeply rooted beliefs, it's like trying to swim against the current. Our subconscious mind, comfortable in its familiar patterns, resists the new ideas we're trying to instill. Affirmations work on the surface of our minds, like messages we tell ourselves to convince our conscious thoughts and beliefs. But our subconscious mind, where our deepest beliefs and habits live, is like a hidden garden underneath the surface. And sometimes, those affirmations struggle to reach down there, like trying to plant seeds on rocky soil. Now, let's delve deeper into why the subconscious mind is so resistant to change. You might be wondering, why is it so hard to alter our subconscious beliefs and patterns? Well, my dear friends, the answer lies in the concept of conditioning. From the moment we come into this world, we are like sponges, soaking up information from the world around us. Our minds are like blank slates, ready to be written upon by the experiences and influences we encounter. And who are the primary architects of this mental landscape? Our caregivers, our environment, and society as a whole. From the day we are born, we are bombarded with messages about who we are, what we can achieve, and how we should behave. Our parents tell us we're smart, our teachers tell us we're talented, and our peers tell us who we should be. These messages sink deep into our subconscious, shaping the very essence of our being. But it's not just the positive messages that leave their mark. Oh no, my friends, we are also inundated with negative beliefs and limiting ideas. We hear phrases like, "You're not good enough," "You'll never amount to anything," or "Life is hard, and you have to struggle to get by." These messages too seep into our subconscious, embedding themselves like stubborn weeds in the fertile soil of our minds. As we grow older, these beliefs become more entrenched, forming the foundation upon which we build our lives. Lives we may not even be aware of their presence, but they lurk beneath the surface, shaping our thoughts, feelings, and actions in ways we can't always comprehend. Imagine your mind is like a river flowing smoothly along its familiar course. This river represents your subconscious beliefs, those deeply ingrained ideas about yourself and the world around you. Now, when you recite affirmations that go against these beliefs, it's like trying to swim against the current of that river. You're in the water, kicking and paddling with all your might, but the current is strong, pulling you back to where you started. That's how it feels when you try to change your subconscious beliefs with affirmations alone. Your mind is resistant to the new ideas, clinging tightly to its familiar patterns. You see, your subconscious mind is like a creature of habit. It thrives on routine and familiarity, seeking out the path of least resistance. So when you introduce new ideas through affirmations, it's natural for your subconscious to resist. It's like trying to convince a creature of habit to break out of its routine and try something new. But fear not, for there is hope. While affirmations alone may not be enough to change your subconscious beliefs, they can still be a powerful tool in your transformation journey. It's all about finding the right balance between repetition and belief. Think of it like planting a seed in the garden of your mind. At first, the soil may be hard and resistant, but with time and patience, that seed can take root and grow into something beautiful. Similarly, with consistent repetition and unwavering belief, your affirmations can begin to penetrate the layers of your subconscious mind, gradually reshaping your beliefs from the inside out. But fear not, my darlings, for there is a way to bypass this resistance and create lasting change. It begins with a journey inward to explore the beliefs that lie beneath the surface. Take a moment to reflect on the beliefs you hold about yourself and your life. Are they empowering and uplifting, or do they perpetuate feelings of unworthiness and limitation? Be honest with yourself, my loves, for it is only through awareness that we can initiate true transformation. Once you've identified the limiting beliefs that no longer serve you, it's time to reframe them into positive affirmations. But here's the key, my dears. These affirmations must resonate with the deepest part of your being. They must feel true and authentic to you. You see, affirmations are not simply about reciting words. They're about embodying a new way of being. When you truly believe in the power of your affirmations, when you feel them in every fiber of your being, that's when the magic happens. I want to encourage you to look at affirmations in a different way. Instead of just repeating them without thinking, try to be curious and open-minded about them. Take a journey into your own mind, exploring all the hidden corners where your beliefs hide. And when you find those beliefs that are holding you back, be gentle with yourself. Rewrite the story of your life with love and kindness. Think of it like this. Your mind is like a treasure chest filled with all kinds of thoughts and beliefs. Some of them are shiny and beautiful, while others are old and rusty. But they're all a part of who you are, and they all have a story to tell. You are worthy of all the love, abundance, and joy that the universe has to offer. Affirmations can be a powerful tool on your journey of self-discovery, but only when approached with intention, authenticity, and unwavering belief. This is why affirmations don't work for some, my loves. But fear not, for you hold the power to rewrite your story and create the life of your dreams. Embrace the journey. Trust in the process, and watch as miracles unfold before your very eyes. Today, I want to address a common misconception that many of us encounter on our journey of self-discovery and personal growth. It's about the power of positive thinking and why, sometimes, despite our best efforts, positive thoughts seem to fall short. You see, positive thinking is indeed a powerful tool for transforming our lives, but it's not just about plastering on a fake smile and pretending that everything is okay. It's about diving deep into the recesses of our minds and uncovering the hidden beliefs and thought patterns that may be holding us back. Many of us have been conditioned from a young age to believe certain things about ourselves. We've absorbed negative messages from society, our families, and even our own inner dialogue. These beliefs become like tapes playing on repeat in our minds, shaping our reality and influencing our actions. Sometimes, just saying nice things to ourselves or trying to think happy thoughts doesn't quite do the trick. It's like putting a band-aid on a broken bone. It might cover up the problem for a little while, but it won't actually fix what's wrong underneath. That's because those negative beliefs and thoughts we have aren't just floating around in our heads for no reason. They're like weeds that have taken root in the soil of our minds, and if we want to get rid of them, we've got to dig deep and pull them out by the roots. So, instead of just slapping on some positive affirmations like a quick fix, we need to roll up our sleeves and get to work on the real issue. We've got to figure out where those negative beliefs are coming from and why they're hanging around in our heads. It's kind of like cleaning out a messy closet. You've got to take everything out, sort through it, and decide what to keep and what to throw away. And let me tell you, it can be a messy job. But once you've cleared out all the junk, you'll have room for some shiny new beliefs to take their place. But here's the thing. Digging up those old beliefs isn't always easy. Sometimes, they're buried deep down, hidden away where we can't even see them. That's why it's important to be patient and gentle with ourselves as we go through this process. Even if we try to think happy thoughts and be positive, those old recordings in our minds keep on playing quietly. They're like a sneaky background noise that we might not even notice, but they're there, messing with our good vibes. These old tapes are like little troublemakers, making it hard for us to move forward. Sometimes, no matter how hard we try, we end up feeling stuck. We doubt ourselves, we worry, and we start feeling like we're not good enough. It's like a cycle that keeps repeating itself, and it can feel really frustrating. These negative patterns can hold us back from reaching our goals and living our best lives. They're like roadblocks on the path to happiness and success. We might want to move forward, but these patterns keep pulling us back. It's kind of like trying to swim against a strong current. No matter how much we paddle, we just can't seem to make any progress. We get tired, we get discouraged, and we might even start to doubt if we'll ever reach the shore. But here's the thing. Just because those old tapes are playing in the background doesn't mean we have to let them control us. We have the power to hit the pause button, to stop those negative thoughts in their tracks. One powerful technique for uncovering and transforming these limiting beliefs is mirror work. By looking into the mirror and speaking loving affirmations to ourselves, we can begin to reprogram our subconscious minds and overwrite those old tapes with new, empowering messages. Mirror work goes beyond simply repeating nice words to ourselves in front of a mirror. It's about building a strong foundation of love and acceptance within ourselves. Think of it like planting seeds of kindness and compassion in the soil of our souls, watering them with each loving glance we give ourselves in the mirror. When we stand in front of that reflective surface, we're not just looking at our physical appearance. We're looking at our inner selves too, and let me tell you, that can be a pretty powerful experience. We're seeing all the parts of ourselves, both the good and the not so good, and we're saying, "Hey, I love you just the way you are." It's like giving ourselves a big hug from the inside out. We're saying, "I see you, I hear you, and I love you, flaws and all." And when we do that, something amazing happens. We start to heal those old wounds that have been holding us back for so long. Mirror work is a powerful tool that can help us heal the hurts of our inner child. When we look into the mirror and speak lovingly to ourselves, we begin to mend the wounds that have been festering inside us. It's like giving a gentle hug to that scared and hurting part of ourselves as we practice mirror work. We also have the opportunity to forgive ourselves and others. Forgiveness is like a magic bomb that soothes the pain and releases us from the chains of resentment. When we forgive, we free ourselves from the burden of carrying grudges and allow love and compassion to flow into our hearts. Forgiving ourselves can be especially challenging as we often hold on to guilt and shame for past mistakes. But through mirror work, we can confront those feelings head-on and offer ourselves the same kindness and understanding that we would give to a dear friend. Similarly, forgiving others can be a transformative experience. It doesn't mean that we condone their actions or forget the hurt they caused us. Instead, it's about releasing ourselves from the grip of bitterness and reclaiming our power to choose love over resentment. Opening our hearts to forgiveness is like opening a window to let in fresh air and sunlight. It brings a sense of lightness and freedom, allowing us to move forward with grace and compassion. Through mirror work, we also have the chance to let go of negative patterns that have been holding us back. These patterns may have been ingrained in us from childhood or developed over time in response to life's challenges. But when we shine the light of awareness on them and affirm our worthiness, they begin to lose their grip on us. And as we release the old baggage and embrace ourselves with love and acceptance, we create space for miracles to unfold in our lives. We become magnets for positivity and abundance, attracting opportunities and experiences that align with our highest good. If you're feeling like your positive thoughts aren't doing much to change things, don't worry, it's not the end of the world. Instead of getting down about it, see it as a chance to explore what's going on inside you. There might be some sneaky thoughts and beliefs hiding out in there that are stopping you from moving forward. Think of it like digging for treasure. You've got to roll up your sleeves and get your hands dirty if you want to find the gold. Similarly, you've got to dig deep into your mind and heart to uncover those hidden beliefs that might be causing trouble. It's like going on a journey of self-discovery. You're like a detective searching for clues to solve the mystery of why those positive thoughts aren't doing the trick. And let me tell you, it can be quite an adventure. You might uncover some surprising things along the way. Maybe there are old beliefs that you didn't even realize were there, like little weeds that have been growing in the garden of your mind. Once you shine a light on them, though, you can start to pull them out by the roots. With patience, love, and persistence, you can rewrite the script of your life and create a reality filled with love, joy, and abundance. Remember, my dear ones, you are worthy, you are deserving, and you are capable of creating the life of your dreams. Today, I want to share with you a simple yet powerful practice that can truly transform your life. It's about the way we speak to ourselves, the words we use, and the beliefs we hold about ourselves. You see, once you start speaking to yourself correctly, the shift happens. You are the creator of your own reality. Yes, you. Every word you speak, every thought you think, shapes the world around you. So why not choose words of love, kindness, and empowerment? It all begins with how you speak to yourself. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine yourself surrounded by a field of flowers. Each flower represents a positive affirmation, a loving thought. Now, pick one of those flowers and hold it close to your heart. That's how powerful affirmations can be. They nurture your soul and bloom into reality. You might be thinking, how can I talk to myself in the right way? Well, it's easy, my friend. It all begins with understanding how powerful your words truly are. Every time you hear yourself saying something mean or hurtful about yourself, it's time to hit the brakes. Take a moment to breathe deeply, and then replace that negative thought with something positive and uplifting. Imagine your mind is like a garden, and your thoughts are the seeds you plant. If you sow seeds of negativity, you'll harvest a crop of despair and sadness. But if you plant seeds of positivity, you'll reap a harvest of joy and happiness. So instead of berating yourself for your mistakes or shortcomings, try offering yourself words of encouragement and support. Tell yourself that you're doing the best you can, and that's more than enough. Remind yourself of your strengths and accomplishments, no matter how small they may seem. For example, if you catch yourself thinking, I'm so clumsy, try reframing it as, I'm learning and growing every day, and that's what matters. Or if you find yourself saying, I'll never be good enough, counter it with, I am worthy of love and respect just as I am. It may feel strange at first, like you're talking to a stranger instead of yourself, but with time and practice, it will become more natural, like having a conversation with an old friend who knows and loves you unconditionally. Stand in front of the mirror and look into your own eyes. Say to yourself, I love and approve of myself. Feel the warmth of those words resonating within you. You are deserving of love, of approval, just as you are. You were born pure and whole, like a newborn baby. Babies don't criticize themselves or hold grudges. They live in the present moment, full of wonder and joy. You were like that once, and you can be like that again. It's time to release the false beliefs that hold you back, the criticisms, the fears, the guilt. They no longer serve you. Embrace the innocence of life, the joy of existence. You are worthy of love, of happiness, of all the good things life has to offer. When you start talking to yourself with love and kindness, something magical happens inside you. It's like a gentle breeze blowing away the clouds of doubt and fear. Suddenly, those big, scary obstacles that used to loom in front of you don't seem so intimidating anymore. You'll find that those negative messages that used to echo in your mind start to fade away. They lose their grip on you like shadows disappearing in the light. You begin to see yourself in a new way, with clearer eyes and a lighter heart. It's as if a weight has been lifted off your shoulders, and you realize that you're stronger and more resilient than you ever thought possible. You start to believe in yourself, in your abilities, in your worthiness. Instead of focusing on what you can't do, you start to see all the things you can do. You begin to take steps forward, one at a time, knowing that each small victory brings you closer to your goals. And as you continue to speak to yourself with love and kindness, you'll notice that the people around you start to respond differently too. They see the light shining from within you, and they're drawn to it like moths to a flame. When you come across resistance, see it as a signal that you're growing. Change might seem scary at first, but it's also a chance to set yourself free. Welcome it warmly, knowing that you have more strength and potential than you realize. Sometimes, when things start to shift and change in our lives, we feel a sense of resistance. It's like our minds and bodies are pulling back, afraid of what might happen if we let go of the familiar. But that resistance is not a roadblock. It's a signpost pointing towards growth. Think of it like this. When you're working out and your muscles start to ache, it's a sign that you're pushing yourself, that you're building strength. The same goes for resistance in life. It means you're stretching yourself, expanding your comfort zone, and stepping into new territory. Change can be scary because it means stepping into the unknown. It means leaving behind what's safe and familiar and venturing into uncharted waters. But it's also incredibly liberating because it opens up a world of possibilities. Imagine if you stayed stuck in the same place, never daring to try something new or take a different path. You'd miss out on so much growth, so much adventure. Embracing change means embracing life in all its fullness, with all its ups and downs. So when you feel that resistance creeping in, take a deep breath and remind yourself that it's all part of the process. It's a sign that you're on the right track, that you're moving forward, even if it feels uncomfortable at times. Instead of fighting against it, welcome it with open arms. Embrace the challenge, knowing that you have the strength and courage to face whatever comes your way. Trust in yourself and your ability to navigate through the changes, knowing that you are capable of so much more than you think. You might have been through tough times in your life, but they don't define you, dear friend. You are like a shining star, full of beauty and light, capable of healing and growing. Believe in the strength of love, forgiveness, and accepting yourself just as you are. Think of yourself like a caterpillar turning into a butterfly. When the caterpillar faces challenges, it doesn't give up. It keeps going, knowing that one day it will emerge from its cocoon transformed, with colorful wings ready to soar. Just like the caterpillar, you have the power within you to transform your life. You can overcome any obstacle, no matter how big or small. You can heal from past hurts and become stronger and more resilient than ever before. Let go of guilt, my dear. It serves no purpose other than to weigh you down. Forgive yourself for past mistakes, for perceived shortcomings. You are human, and you are worthy of love just as you are. And when you find yourself trapped in self-imposed prisons of guilt and shame, remember this. You hold the key to your own freedom. It's within you, waiting to be unlocked. Choose love over fear, forgiveness over judgment. You are not alone on this journey, my dear. You are surrounded by love, by support, by infinite possibilities. Trust in the wisdom of your heart, in the guidance of your soul. You are capable of miracles, miracles beyond your wildest dreams. So speak to yourself with love, my dear. Speak to yourself as you would speak to a beloved friend. For you are worthy of love, of joy, of all the blessings life has to offer. Once you do this, once you speak to yourself correctly, the shift happens. And oh, what a beautiful shift it is. You are loved, you are worthy, you are enough. Embrace yourself with love, and watch as miracles unfold in your life.